Hello, my dear YouTube friends. Today's video is entitled, Nothing Stays the Same. It's something my husband has said to me many times throughout our 45 years of marriage, and it holds true consistently. Nothing stays the same. So whatever you're worried about and you think, oh my gosh, it's always going to be this way, it's not always going to be that way. We can start off with our babies as little children, as little infants, and it's so difficult to learn to nurse them and to let them give you any sleep, because they don't. And all those things that seem so hard and they're going to take forever, and it doesn't stay the same. Before you know it, your baby's rolling over and it's 9 months old and it's standing up in its crib, and all those things. So nothing stays the same, and they won't stay that age, and they won't stay 2, and they won't stay 3, and they won't stay 6, and they won't stay 10. Everyone grows up and goes on their way. That's the one thing that stays the same. Change stays the same. My children, my stepchildren and my children are 53, 51, 44, and 41. Amazing to me. Amazing. Because they will always be my babies. They will always be my babies. And I remember so many hard times in my life thinking, oh gosh, it's always going to be this way. It's not always going to be this way. So if you're having a little anxiety, if it feels like, oh, they'll never grow up, it's not true. They will. And in fact, in a month's time, they'll act entirely different than they do right now. At least that's what I found in my own experience. I wanted to freeze them sometimes, and I wanted to hurry up and get through a stage at another time. So just know that nothing stays the same, and it will get better. What I want you to do is stick to your routines. Stick to your routines no matter what. This is what's going to give you the constancy that you need. It's going to give you the care that you need, and it's going to allow you to care for your family the way you need. So your routines, your morning routine, every morning, trying hard to get up 30 minutes before the family, really disciplining yourself to do that. Discipline seems painful when you're first trying to do it, but the minute you've disciplined yourself and done the thing, whether it's make your bed or swish and swipe your toilet, the minute it's done, there's a peace that comes. And when you go back and you look at that room or that bathroom or the bed or whatever, it's going to give you peace because it's a promise. It'll happen. Okay. Will it give you all the peace you need? No, but it'll give you a whole lot more peace than you had if you didn't do it. Okay, I'll say that. So your morning routines of making your bed, of washing your face, of moisturizing your skin, of combing your hair, putting a little makeup on, of swishing the toilet and wiping out the sink, of emptying the dishwasher, those morning routines, making yourself a little something to drink, are not just for your family. Those are for you. And that needs to stay the same. Now, what won't stay the same is the clutter in your house. So when I talk to you about after you do your morning routine and you put on a little laundry and you go through a little paper clutter if you have it, you're going to declutter for 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 4 days a week. One day you get to skip. You're going to declutter for 15 minutes. So you're going to go into the zone that we're working in. And when you watch this video, it's going to be zone 4, the master bedroom, master closet, master bathroom, or they may call it the main bedroom nowadays, but you know what I'm talking about. And you're going to spend 15 minutes 4 times during the week doing one thing in there, decluttering. And if you have a whole lot more than that and you think it'll never get different, it's not true. It will get better. It will get better. The thing you have to maintain is the clutter stops. The daily clutter stops. That's where you look around and you say, oops, I left my shoes out of the closet. I already arranged my closet shoes. Let me put it back in there. Even if the rest of your room is a wreck, right? And you haven't had a chance to declutter that. You decluttered those shoes. Then when you find your shoes laying around, that habit has to be broken. Put those shoes in the closet where they go. You will be helping yourself to make things be different so that the clutter will go away. What won't go away is the fact that you are going to be doing a clutter check every day to make sure you don't have more clutter, okay? That you're not a teenager, that you're not just slinging things around. All right. Next, we're going to do, let's see, if you are a payroll homemaker and you have to go to work, you have to go to work every day, and it seems like it'll never change, but one day you'll retire. I promise. It will happen, but don't live your life thinking, oh, I can't wait till I retire. I've been there. Don't do that to yourself. It's not nice. Instead, say, what can I do to enjoy this day, this moment, these people, this experience? If you absolutely despise your job and it goes against everything in your body, then go get a different job. But in the meantime, if it's not the case, if you do like some people that work there, if you do like some of the processes, then find something to love about your job and do that really well. And the better you do your job, the more you'll love it. And the more you love it, the more they'll love you. So try to find something to love about it, because you're spending at least 8 hours a day doing that job. Now, if you're an at-home homemaker and you don't love that job, then find something to love about that. Remember why you decided to be a homemaker in the first place. Remember why you got married in the first place. Remember why you had children in the first place. It wasn't to be a servant to all these people, although you don't mind doing that because you love them. It was to love them. It was to perform acts of love for them and to be with them and to have them love you. And I want you to remember that nurturing them is loving them, and keeping their house clean is loving them, your house clean, and it's loving you. So keep your house clean and orderly, and teach your little ones how to do the same thing. And I talk about that often, okay? And then the final thing is you have to get rest. I know there's other parts of this. There's a weekly plan, there's evening routine, there's before bed routine, there's cleaning up after meal routine. But I want to talk to you now about one other thing that's going to make the way you feel about things change, and that's rest. It's that elusive sleep. If you think you're going to make up for lost time by staying up late in the evening, you are wrong. Yes, you might get some things done, but at what cost? If you don't sleep, your body can't recuperate. If your body can't recuperate, you won't be the best mother, the best wife, the best friend, the best neighbor, the best employee that you can be. So try to get to bed on time every night. And on time needs to be, if you're getting up at 6 in the morning to be up 30 minutes before the family, my suggestion is that you get in bed at 9:30 at night so you can be asleep by 10. And even if you don't sleep, at least you're in the bed resting from 10 till 8. But sleep will come if you continue to eat well, not too late, drink enough water, get a little exercise, have a little peace in your day. Don't stress about things that you can't change. Those are some things that are going to help you get some sleep. And when you sleep, you're going to feel so much better. Please don't think negative thoughts. And this is a really important one. I'm going to talk to my patrons about this as well. We don't receive negative thoughts very well. If you say to someone, don't think of a pink elephant, what's the first thing that comes to their mind? A pink elephant, because our minds don't work in the negative. They work on whatever you're saying. So if you say, I'm a terrible housewife, your mind is going to say, I'm a terrible housewife. It's not going to say, oh no, you're not a terrible housewife. It's not going to do that. It's just going to glom onto those words, you're a terrible housewife. So if you say, you know what, I'm getting better every day. I'm practicing every day. I'm following what Kat says, and my house is going to change, and my life is going to change, and my children's life and my spouse's life is going to get better and better a little bit every day. That's more positive, and that's better. That's the kind of thing you want your brain to hang on to. So I want to close with that. And I want you to always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.